I enjoy being fun-employed.
What did you call it?
It's like unemployed, but fun-employed.
Being a lazy moocher of your parents.
I'm a girl. Like, that stuff shouldn't matter. I've been through so much to get to the point.
Oh, let's hear about it.
I was literally raised in this neighborhood where everybody was wealthy. Everybody had like daddy's money. I did not have a private jet growing up.
Oh, I grew up in a house with money.
No.
You've grew up in privilege beyond privilege. It's only the people who speak like you that grew up in a world where you've never had to do a single thing in your life.
Hi, my name is Grace. I am 24 years old. I live in Austin, Texas, and this is Financial Audit.
All right, this is gonna be an interesting situation. We haven't seen someone in a situation like, it's a unique, a lot of dependence happening here. And that's gonna be very curious to dive through, and I'm excited. It's a different story than normal. So what do you, 24 years old, here, same town, Austin, Texas, do for a living? That pause. Why was there a pause?
I always dislike this question.
You dislike the what do you do for a living
it's just
question?
So like I'll be on dates and stuff like that, and they'll be like, "What do you do for a living?" Like,
well, they're looking for a partner, unless they're looking just for a quick bang.
But like, I'm a girl. Like, that stuff shouldn't matter.
What should matter?
Well, I mean, like, I'm the prize, and like the guy is the one where you should really care about like their like living situation.
You want to be a trad wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess so. I guess if it means that, yeah, I guess so.
Oh, is that what you want to be? You want to not work? You want to stay at home?
Honestly.
Or do you want to work? Or
I don't even know. I'm like still figuring that out right now.
You hate that question though?
Yeah.
Like, because it shows what kind of person you are.
No, because I have no clue what I want to do with my life. That's the thing. Like,
well, why don't you say that? You can say that.
Yeah, then I guess that's true. But yeah, I want to find something that I'm actually passionate about doing, not just like something boring like tech or finance.
Well,
like all these.
But they're saying, what are you doing for a living? You can be.
So I'm still figuring things out right now. And I'm probably going to get another job either in retail or in the service industry while I apply to an internship program that I've been looking at. And but at the same time, I would like to take more control of my finances, since right now I feel like my finances aren't really my finances. They're for the longest time, I feel like my parents have been giving me too much cushion.
Too much cushion?
Yeah.
Oh, why don't you call them? Hey, no more cushion, please.
Since I'm currently unemployed, technically. Yeah,
that's
technically.
The answer?
I just finished
technically?
I just finished an internship, and I'm still kind of figuring out what I want to do right now. I'll probably end up doing like another like temp or internship job just because I'm trying to like get some experience, you know?
Okay, you're 24. What have you been doing since 18?
Honestly, I'm a late bloomer. I have autism, but I need to stop making excuses. I need to stop using the autism as a crutch.
Because a lot of people with autism make a living and live life.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for real. Yeah, no, I need to stop using that as like a crutch and like actually take control of my finances.
Trust me, autism flows through this office like a hurricane. So,
yeah.
But they all work.
Yeah, no, I need to like get my ish together and start
Ish?
like, yeah.
Is that Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What was the internship? What was the internship?
Okay, so I was working at a tech company doing program management. And
okay, well, that's what you just ranted about being against, but okay.
I'm not necessarily against it. Like, I mean, I love my boss and I loved everybody I worked with. I love the company. It's just like
they didn't love you enough to hire you for a full-time job after the internship, sounds like.
It's just a hard conversation, you know, because I've just been really like struggling in what I want to do.
Struggling how?
Like,
and what you want to do?
Yeah, and at the same time, though, I do.
They refuse to let you pay your own bills.
They want me to pay my own bills, and we even have arguments about it a lot.
Okay, so it doesn't sound like you're trying to convince them that they're giving you too much fluff.
Yeah, no, they already know that they're giving me too much.
Yeah, it sounds like.
Yeah, no, I definitely need to like start like paying my own bills, like my own like car payments.
Why aren't you? You're 24. When did you finish college with a psychology degree?
I finished college actually last year.
Okay.
Yeah, and I was held back, so.
No, that's fine. So a year. How long were you in this internship?
I was in the internship from about March to August, and I really enjoyed it. And yeah, again, I would like to say like I had like the most amazing boss ever. She was such a great mentor to me, but I just ultimately decided that it wasn't for me.
You decided.
And decided, well, it was.
Are you applying to jobs right now?
I have been, yes. I have been applying to jobs. But then at the same time, it's kind of...
But then at the same time...
I have to admit, I enjoy being fun employed. I like getting up and going on
What did you call it?
Fun employed. I call it fun employed because I get to just do whatever I want to do. Like, I wish that running,
the word
singing...
Ployed isn't a part of that, though. You're not ployed to anything.
It's not like... It's like unemployed, but fun employed.
Yeah, being a lazy moocher of your parents. That's what I would call it.
Well, I mean, I know some friends and stuff that just like film videos of themselves just like casually doing stuff and like...
Yes.
So like...
How do they pay for it? With a job they have?
Well, it's not really like a job if you're just like streaming yourself doing stuff.
Well, they're getting paid for that.
Pay them to do it, yeah.
You're not getting paid for that.
Yeah, no, I'm not.
So I don't give a I'm getting paid for this, but I worked a full-time job until I could pay myself with this. You don't just not work, live off of mommy and daddy, acquire no skills or independence, and just be a lazy your entire life and hope that people follow you because you're young and pretty with blonde hair. Like,
yeah,
that's not how life works. For some, yeah, there might be some lucky things. Maybe you'll get lucky and say Hawk 2, and then all of a sudden...
No, that's what I was hoping. There's been so many instances where like I'm on 6th Street and I'm hoping to get in one of those like street interviews so I can go viral.
There's like 50,000 street interviewers on any given night. She just got lucky. You're basing your entire life off of Hawk 2?
Not exactly. I just want to get viral doing something. And so I can like start selling merch and start making it into my brand and actually use it to funnel into my other
merch.
businesses.
What would your merch be based on?
I don't know.
Unemployed bitch who mooches off of parents. Buy my shirt. It's more catchy than Hawk 2.
Yeah, no, my poor parents though. Like I apologize.
Poor out of all the mooching you're doing. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
What is your financial situation, please? We're about to go through some documents, but what is this?
Well, I mean, my internship, the last internship I had was a paid internship. So I pay my utility bills. I pay for like some of my food. I pay for some of my nights out.
What, you just pay you don't pay your rent? You pay just your utilities? You were bragging about just paying your utilities?
Well, yeah, that's part of the reason why I came on the show. Yeah,
that's why everyone comes on the show.
Oh, God. Yeah, I just gotta admit, I live in downtown Austin. I don't pay rent. I'm like one of those like spoiled rich kids that doesn't pay rent.
What do your parents do for a living?
I love my parents so much.
It's a great answer. What do they do for a living?
They were both lawyers.
They're retired?
My dad's retired, yes.
Okay. Mom's dead?
No, she's still alive.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they're both like...
Do you get like an allowance, or how does this work?
Well, I mean, where I'm staying is technically like...
No offense.
Their place.
We talked about dating. Well, what do you put on your Hinge profile for a job? Like when people ask you, yeah, I see why you were triggered at the beginning in terms of what do you do for a living? The easiest first question I could ever ask on this entire show. And I see why you were triggered. Mm-hmm. Because you're just a spoiled brat. So like every time you go on a date and we're talking about how they're actually making progress in life and being productive members of society, they want to see what you're like. And you're like, I mooch off of my retired parents because I... want to get TikTok famous. Also, you're not going to get TikTok famous from this show, so I hope you're not thinking that.
Yeah.
They won't be able to find you. Your name's fake.
Yeah.
And I'm bleeping that.
No, I know. But yeah, anyway. Yeah, that's why I'm trying. I'm a recovering spoiled brat.
Not recovering. You're still being a spoiled brat. It's like saying I'm a recovering alcoholic after downing like 50 cans of beer that day. What are you talking about? You don't have a job. What is applying to?
I've been through so much to get to the point.
Oh, let's hear about it. Let's hear. What have you been through? What has poor widow you been through?
Well, I grew up with a disability, but like
What?
at the same time,
What?
it was autism, but it was really bad. It was really hard, and I was like bullied all throughout growing up. I was like held back. All my developmental. I'm reaching my developmental milestones now.
Okay.
Like it wasn't until like college and stuff where I started to get my first kiss, all that stuff. Like normal people would like go through that in high school. I went through that college in my 20s. I didn't have a single sip of alcohol until I was like 22.
Well, that's fine. I don't. What is that? The alcohol and the kiss matter. But like, I guess if you were bullied, I get that. That's sad.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I was literally called like Miss Piggy in middle school for being overweight. So take that, middle school bullies.
Take what?
They can't take anything away from me because I don't have a job. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's mean.
I have nothing to lose.
Usually when people say I've been through so much, there's like a lot of really bad things. I'm not saying that being called Miss Piggy isn't bad. That's really mean. Oh, people get teased all the time. I was really thinking when you're saying all this is this because I've been through a lot, that's like a death and abuse. There's just, I don't want to downplay.
I have been through some stuff, but like I can't talk about it on this show.
Then why the fuck are you on the show?
Just to like get a handle on some of my bad spending habits, honestly, and just to get some like tough love like I am right now. Yeah,
honestly, you're not going to get in control of any of your spending habits until it's your own money. You have no respect for money. Why would you? You just get it all from your parents. You have no respect for your money.
Part of me kind of wishes.
What is the balance on this credit card? Because I don't have it, because we asked for a statement 15 times and you somehow couldn't pull one. Yeah, blow at me some more. I love air on my face.
I'm so sorry. Well, I mean, technically, it's not my credit card. It's like my joint credit card with like my mom. The only thing that I'm in charge of is my debit card. It's a companion card.
Okay. So, why is she on this with you, though?
Because she's trying to help me build good credit.
What is
because she just knows. She just knows if I had my own credit card that I would be in like massive amounts of debt.
Not gonna make it to this one. Do you remember the question that I asked by chance?
Why couldn't you guys?
Oh my gosh, no! I asked you what the balance was on this credit card.
I'm not sure what the balance is.
Okay, do you have the app?
Yes.
Turn on your phone. Go get it if you need to.
Okay.
I need to know the balance. We're trying to get your finances in order, and you literally don't have a balance of one of the few documents that you have. What in the world would you think I can do with that? When we asked you to pull a statement 100 times and you couldn't pull it once. A statement, the easiest thing in the world to get. Oh my gosh. Me.
I do have a credit score though.
Oh, you have a credit score.
Yeah, and it's a pretty good credit
I'm
score.
so excited.
All right, wait for it.
Guys, I have arms and legs.
Sorry, it's just loading. But yeah, honestly, like, I just want to be like a stay-at-home Pilates wife. Like, not gonna lie. Like, this jobs and me, like, do not get along.
I'm right here.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm just like, sorry. I'm just like.
Dude's been trying to film too many TikToks.
Yeah.
You don't know where to look? I'm here.
Right, okay. Yeah, I know.
It's a person. Okay. We're having a conversation.
Yeah. Okay. Where's the.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Guys, if you want to be on the show, I'm not even going to try to figure out your Hammer Financial Score. Get your Hammer Financial Score for free. Link in the description. If you want to apply to be on the show, and please know how to pull statements if you do, go to calebhammer.com/apply. Joint credit card. See, someone like you, I would want to have like, I recommend it to everyone on the show. I'd want you to have like a charge card instead of a joint card with your mom.
Yeah, build a credit score. Okay.
I want you to only be able to spend on a joint on a card like the Fizz card, where you're putting your earned money on it, then you can only spend what you have on it, and that benefits your credit score. I don't trust you. You did graduate, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Yeah, surprisingly. I don't know. I don't
know, you talk down about yourself in terms of like your abilities to do things, and I really think you're more in your own head. I get it that you have, autism flowing through the veins, and that's fine.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have that, and there's a lot of productive members of society. I don't want you to just count yourself out and force yourself to. Would you be able to would you be so bored being at home all day? Wouldn't you?
Well, I mean, I would run. I would go to Pilates class. I would hang out with my kids if I had any.
Okay.
No, this is what I would do. I would get up every morning. I would go for a run. Then I would get Juiceland or Sun Life Organics. And then I would go take my kids to school. And then
You sound like a wife I'd divorce after 5 minutes.
And then after that, I'd pick them up from school. And then I'd make some delicious dinner for my
What can
family.
you make? Okay, just get the statement.
Okay.
Pull up the credit card.
No, wait. So is a statement like the previous activity?
Literally just pull up the app of the credit card. I will
pull
look.
up the app.
Oh my, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna screen record this.
Oh, help. Oh, God.
And we can blur everything.
Yeah.
That is bad. Okay.
Oh, no.
You couldn't pull a statement when one of the first thing here on the first thing here is statements and activities that you could have clicked on. Are you kidding me?
I don't know. I'm like not the best with technology.
It's not even technology. It's just there. It's literally you open the app. Okay. So DoorDash was reimbursed, probably a perk of the card. The DoorDash subscription. What was paid towards the card? Payment activity. Let's find out. You haven't made any recent payments. What is this card? I thought it's meant to benefit your credit score, you say.
Yeah, but like I only make like some of the pay. Like I've only made like a few. I make some.
But your mom is literally on this card? Mm-hmm. So you're hurting her credit by missing payments. Stop blowing at me, please.
I'm so sorry. I'm just sighing, and it's a bad habit. But yeah, I love
This
my
is a
parents,
sigh.
and I feel so bad for them.
You're like blowing.
And like that's part of the reason why I came on the show was like they've sacrificed so much for like me and my sister to have a good life.
I'm sure they have, but I think they're enabling the out of you. Look at you. Don't blow.
No, I'm not gonna blow.
Next time you blow at me.
Mm-hmm. Oh God, not the squirter.
That would be for you.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Put that on your Hinge profile.
Yeah, I'm sure that would get a lot of hits.
Hotel in London?
Yeah, I went to London to go visit my sister there. And she studied abroad.
And I don't even know what to do here, guys. This is a weird financial audit. I'm sure it's entertaining, but this is
I have a lot of friends who are in
when
the
was the
same
last
situation.
time? When was the last time? Okay, cool. Congratulations. That's awesome. So if your friends are in a position, that means it's okay for you to be? In what world is that okay?
Well,
how does that make sense?
That's why I'm here, though, because I don't want
That's
to
why everyone's here. Stop saying that.
I don't want to be just another one of those like Westlake daddy's money people.
So what have you done to fix that?
Well, for starters, I mean, I did. I don't know. I know a lot of people, this is kind of average, and a lot of people aren't proud of themselves for this, but I went to college. I graduated college, which was a big deal because growing up,
Did they pay for college?
Yes.
Okay, so again, I mean, you just went to college, you did that. Congratulations, that's great. Face ID, that's cool. But what have you done to separate yourself from the Westlake Daddy's Money girly? Because I assume basically every Westlake Daddy Money's girly probably at least goes to college. I need to write down the balance.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm so sorry. Oh.
It's okay. What have you actually done in behavior?
In behavior, well, I took initiative, and I did find an on-campus job in college. And for the longest time, I was against that. I was just like, I was all about, well, I don't know. I just really loved my extracurriculars. I was in cross country and track, and I was also in a sorority.
You are so spoiled.
Yeah,
This
well,
is these
I
are
loved it,
crazy
but, like,
statements. I love so much. I love so much. That doesn't mean that I just get to do them instead of reality. Sorry, go ahead.
I know.
Go ahead.
I'm literally so delusional. Like I want to live in this dreamland, and I'm gonna keep. Part of me wants to keep. Part of me does want to keep this up because someday I feel like I am gonna be successful enough to live this kind of lifestyle. But at the same time, if I do end up like moving on with this, especially now that I am fun employed, I'm probably gonna.
That's not a word. That is not reality. Never say that again.
A lot of my like scamfluencer friends are fun employed.
What?
I call them scamfluencers.
Okay, you
because,
say a lot of fake words. Why don't we? Can you speak English so we can like get through this, please?
Okay. Yes. Okay. So I have some. I have some friends that are like content creators and stuff. I have some friends that are like online coaches, but then I know of a few people
Online coaches? What are they coaching? How to be a dumb?
No, well, like I have a few friends that make like bank from like online fitness coaching, like life coaching and dating coaching. There are people out there who are like,
You don't coach, do you? Please tell me you don't coach.
I do. I'm getting my NASM certification.
What is that? What is that?
It's National Academy of Sports Medicine, and so that I can like train people and like give people like kind of fitness programs, nutrition programs, running programs is something I'm really passionate about because I was a college athlete.
Where?
But university, I was D3. Yeah. So, but yeah, that's running is like it's sad. It's like running and music are like things that I want to be my main things, but I'm really mediocre at both. And so yeah, I have to get a I have to get a good. Well, I mean, I'm good at nutrition and like stuff like that. Like I'm good at I like making plans for like normal people, but like I'm saying athletic wise, like I can't really make it to the Olympics.
Why didn't you be a nutritionist throughout college?
I should have done that. In hindsight. I should have done that.
Okay, so on this card is $4,908.14 with a $575.68 minimum monthly payment. Mm-hmm. But I see no payment history. So what's happening? Like interest is probably accruing on this. There's probably penalties. Again,
yeah,
as you didn't pull anything for us, so I don't know.
If you really want to know the truth, my parents have been paying.
No, I don't see payments. On there, I searched recent payments and it said no payments. Do you even know anything about your card? And no, the balance is only going up. So if they are making payments, they're only doing minimum monthly. And I didn't even see that. So they're not paying it off. And it's likely accruing interest. Yeah, probably at 30%.
My mom's going to probably like go on there and like log on there one day and be like, oh my gosh.
Wait, she doesn't know? What is that? How about you an answer?
Well, like some of those payments.
Oh, I'm so irritated. I'm sorry if I'm being mean. Oh, this is what
Yeah, it's just like me and my sister, like whenever we go on trips, we're just kind of like, girl math, just put it on the Amex.
Girl math? Oh, you both are spoiled brats.
Not my sister.
I can tell.
My sister is one of the most hardworking people, but like, I'm a spoiled brat. My family is wonderful, but yeah, they have a right to be mad at me right now.
Are they?
Like, they are, yeah. We've been in a lot of like arguments recently,
over what?
Like over finances.
Okay,
over,
what?
Like,
Tell me.
Well, they're just like really upset that I blew my chance of my internship, and like they really were hoping.
Blew your chance? Wait, you said you did it though.
I did do the internship, but they were hoping that I would get a job out of it.
Yeah.
I would get a job offer out of it.
I don't see you. Would you be able to hold down a job? A full-time job? Would you be able to legitimately? I feel like you would think you're just like entitled for a lot or something. Like, let's be honest. And I'm basing that off this conversation so far. I know there's more to learn about you than that, but
I just need to get some kind of reality check and like really like pedal to the metal. Because I was able to do school. I was able to I used to be kind of a type A person growing up, but I just got so burnt out, and now I'm just kind of like,
out? Your life has been the easiest life ever.
It hasn't been that easy.
You gotta give me some kind of example then. If there's context, I need context.
Well, I mean, I did grow up with a disability, but then I also like had like I'm not sure if I should keep this in the show or not, but I was a true crime victim.
What happened?
And then I had to go to like therapy for it.
What happened? What is true crime? Because that's like a
I did not mean to say, oh my gosh, did I say true crime victim? I mean, yeah, I'm a crime victim.
Oh, well, just what kind of crime? You don't have to tell me what happened, but in what sector of crime?
Sexual assault.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Not a good one. I'm really sorry that happened.
Yeah.
That is.
Yeah, it is, but it shouldn't have been. I shouldn't have kept it. Honestly, I shouldn't have. I've been using that as an excuse as well. Well, why I'm not like moving forward.
Well, hold on. Well, no, compared to a lot of the other things you're saying, that could actually be a thing where there could be a lot of deep-seated trauma that makes you afraid to get in situations that may have been similar to that situation, interacting with certain people. It could put you on big defense throughout the rest of your life for a while, and that takes a lot of work to get over. That's very valid. That is a very valid feeling. We shouldn't diminish that feeling.
Really? Yeah. I
Well,
always
yeah.
just kinda
No, trust me, I'm not
downplay
going to
it.
enable bad behavior, but it is okay to say that we might have trauma from something like that and then go
Yeah.
and get that worked on. That's okay. Again,
Yeah.
we're not going to excuse things and, you know,
No, exactly. Yeah. No, I need to stop making excuses for my trauma. Sometimes, or I'm just like one of those people too who just like randomly bring up like traumatic things that happen to me, like as if it's not a big deal. Like that's like something that I'm always just like, oh, it's not a big deal. But like deep down, it kind of is a big deal. And it has been.
how
impacting
long
me.
ago was this?
It was like 2 years ago, but they
How are
keep
you
drawing
doing?
it out.
They keep drawing it out?
APD does.
Oh,
Gotta love the good old police department and criminal justice system.
I'm glad you actually reported it.
Yeah, no, like I almost didn't. Yeah,
I'm glad you did.
but yeah,
So you've been in therapy then, working on that?
yeah, and I've just been like, but like because of certain things that have happened, I have been like in this mentality of like, oh, you've been through it, like treat yourself, that kind of thing. But like I need to stop treating myself. I'm not an animal. I'm not like a pet. Like I don't need to be giving myself like treats.
Well, your treats are Flower Child, Uber Eats, Mono Market, Juice Land, Uber Eats, Taco Cabana, Cafe Java. Mind you, this is someone who's bringing in $0. Apple Bill, Codependent, which isn't that like a coffee shop,
Yeah,
restaurant
it
type of
is.
thing? AMC, at least go to a real movie theater. Apple Bill, in-app purchases or subscriptions, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Uber. Dude, you live in the heart of downtown and you're Uber eating up to the skyrise? Come on. European Wax Center. I know you're going on a date this weekend, so I get it. Tricon Coffee, Westwoods Liquor, Bread and Company, More Coffee, Panera Bread, Starbucks Store, Apple Bill, Turnips, Cider House, some other restaurant, Nanny Fanny's and King Arms, and Campus Stores, and Asian, and Tavern, and Apple Bill or subscription or something.
That was in London.
Oxford Brass, that
Yeah.
makes sense. Mood in the Chemist, Cafe Nero, Quote Bar, Apple Bill. And these are big in-app purchases. What?
Sorry, just like reading it back, like I just feel like I'm such an idiot.
Flower Child, Uber Eats. Okay, that's a lot of money to spend that you literally do not have, and there is more spending in your checking accounts. You don't have money. And your parents... What?
I don't know. It's just I
Do your
just, like,
parents-
whenever I get nervous, I like laugh sometimes.
Do your parents know that you are spending this much on this crap?
They kind of have some kind of idea. I mean, my dad would. I really hope he doesn't watch this because he's gonna.
I hope he does. I think we should call him because you're literally the trauma is the trauma. That's true. But this kind of spending, that's not. That doesn't. We don't necessarily. Man, it's difficult.
Yeah, it's unacceptable. It's
It is unacceptable.
It really
it's
is.
money you don't have. You're relying on them. This is absolutely insane. How much do you think you spent last month in total? Obviously, income was nothing because congratulations, you don't have money. Actually, you did get your last payroll check, but now that's nothing. What do you think you spent?
Maybe like $1,000.
$7,549.
What?
$1,000? You went to Europe, and you're telling me you think you only spent $1,000 when we already saw a hotel that was basically that much? Are you kidding me? Oh, you're not going to survive. You're not going to survive. You are not going to
really
survive.
not. Yeah.
Oh, you need... Go through our budgeting program, go through all the quizzes, go through the whole educational thing, and same with the investing one as well, because I know there's investments at the end that we're going to talk about. Go through them, take all the quizzes, take your time to go through them. If you guys want them, they're bundled at a 15% discount, by the way, check that out. But you need to go through that. You need to look at your expenses on a month-to-month basis, see what you're trying to get out of the budget every time, and adjust that for the next month.
No, I do.
Oh my God.
A lot of people were telling me to make like an Excel spreadsheet or something, but I just never got around to it.
Dude, it's not even that. You could just use an app, a free app or a paid for app. I don't even care. It does it all for you. 36 different restaurants.
Yeah, I live.
Huh? You what?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I all my friends and stuff like are constantly like going out to eat. A lot of like people I know are constantly going to these like really bougie restaurants, and like I don't know, I don't want to feel like I'm missing out just because I don't have like some cushy like job like they do.
This is what okay. So many things to unpack there. One, you're not entitled to they are working and they can treat themselves with their money that they are earning. You are not entitled to living their lifestyle.
No,
You
I
have
know,
to put
but it's
work
hard when you're raised in a certain lifestyle. I was literally raised in this neighborhood where everybody was wealthy. Everybody had like daddy's money. Everybody went to like Pilates, to fancy like juice places. Everybody did this stuff. Everybody went on fancy Europe vacations. I had a friend for a private jet. I did not have a private jet growing up.
Oh my gosh, you have my sympathy. This is horrible.
But literally, like, it's just like you're used to something. And,
I
that
grew
gets
up in
taken
a
away
house
from
with
you.
money.
No, but part of me wishes that I wasn't raised in a house with money. Though,
No, you
so
don't.
I would actually.
I grew up in a house with foreclosure notices. No, you don't. You don't know what that's like. You've lived rich. You're living rich. You don't know what it's like on the other side, and you would never want to be there.
That's hard. I'm sorry.
Well, that's fine.
I had a friend growing up who kind of struggled, or her family struggled financially, and it was just like really hard. I'm not going to go into too much detail about that, just because like this friend, I want to protect her privacy. But at one point, she was homeless, and one of our families had to take her in because her mom was like constantly like changing apartments, like changing where she lived to get lower rent. She didn't have any food in the house. It was insane.
The crazy thing is, and I don't want to go as extreme as homelessness, but you almost need a taste of that because you have no respect for the dollar.
Well, honestly,
you don't know what
I see homeless people on the street, and I do give them money because like I just feel so bad. Like I feel so bad for them, and I wish that I wish we lived in a world. Okay, let me just say, like,
you've never lived in the real world.
I haven't. I can admit that. But like, what if there was a world that we lived in and everybody had money and everybody was able to live comfortably? Like,
cool. Go to the dream show and talk about the dream world. That's not the world we live in. So that's a waste of time to talk about.
Yeah.
We're talking about the reality of what we live in.
Reality sucks. Capitalism is bad. I don't like it.
Yeah, really easy for someone to say that grew up in a really nice house in one of the best school districts in Texas.
I know, but it's
who has the rent paid for, that is able to go to Europe and on a whim with their sister, who's able to do girl math, who's able to be fun employed. Yeah, it's easy to say that the system's bad when you're doing that because you've never had to work for it. You never got to actually see what happens when you put in the work and get benefits and actually have a little bit of responsibility and actually build something or do anything. You've grew up in privilege beyond privilege beyond privilege beyond privilege. It's only the people who speak like you that grew up in a world where you've never had to do a single thing in your life. So I don't want to hear about that. What a joke.
I'm sorry. I just wish everybody had like, but yeah, like you were saying, that
I wish a lot of things. Wishing doesn't get people places. You try to create the best systems possible. This doesn't matter. Oh my.
If it's the best system possible, then why are there people
I'm not saying this is
who are like...
Shut the f up. I'm not saying this is the best system possible. I'm saying we don't do the, I wish this is how it all is.
Yeah.
You try to create the best systems possible to give people the opportunities to live the best lives. I'm not saying everything's perfect. I'm not saying this is the best system possible. I don't know. Everything's a hypothesis.
Yeah.
But for you to say that is disgusting.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm a real hypocrite for that. But the people who you should be going after are the people in the top something percent that like hoard all the world's wealth. Like go after those people. Those people need to be taxed, and that money
taxed to the max.
Yeah.
What does that even look like to you? You probably don't even know what that looks like. What does that look like? How do you tax them to the max?
I'm not sure. I have somebody else.
Oh, interesting. This person's voting.
Yes, I am. And I already know who I'm voting for.
And you literally can't describe a tax. This is great.
Well, I mean, I do technically have a disability and was held behind.
Oh, shut the up.
Yeah.
I have autism.
I know I have autism. I have friends who have autism, and at the same time, they're living off of Social Security.
Yes, but you live in a rich. And again, I'm not even saying people shouldn't be taxed more or taxed less. I'm not even saying that.
I know,
it's just I'm just shut the up for a second. I'm just trying to get when someone just throws out like that. I just want to see them try to explain it, and you can't even explain what a tax would look like. What a joke! Not even saying you're wrong or right. It's just you can't even explain it.
I know. I don't know like anything about this subject.
Do you have any other debt except for that card?
Any other debt?
Except for that card.
Not really. I don't have any debt.
How much is your rent that they're paying for?
Well, they own it, so it's mostly just like HOA fees and stuff like that.
My producers are telling me you're lying.
Am I?
You owe for a class?
Oh yeah. I got this like social media package from like one of my like besties because she does like social media and like.
What? She gave you a package?
Yeah, it's like a course on social media because like
of hers? She teaches it.
Yeah, no, she teaches it, but she's also worked in corporate. She works in corporate social media.
Okay, like, wonderful. I'm thrilled. Okay, follow me. She didn't give it to you. You're paying for it, right?
Yeah, I'm paying for it.
So she didn't give it to you.
Yeah,
your friend is making money from you.
I know, but like I want to support her and I want to support her business.
Oh, so it's that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you made it sound different. You made it sound like she's giving it to you so you could learn.
No, not at all.
How much do you have to pay her from money you don't make? How are you paying her?
Like $2,000.
No, what are you getting from $2,000? Oh my.
Well, I'm getting like 5 strategy sessions, and also she's helping me out with like learning how to like make captivating content, strategize, make reels, that kind of thing. How
many followers does she have?
She has like 5,000 something, I think.
Yeah, you should not be paying for this.
No, but she also works in corporate.
She works in corporate.
Yeah, she does social media, like she does marketing for, or she used to do marketing for Kinder Scott.
So anyone that has a marketing job goes out there and sells a $2,000 course? You should sign up for it?
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm gonna sign a course. Like, it's like not on that, but like,
hey, Clara,
it's a smart.
Clara, you graduated with marketing, worked in marketing for a second. I think I have someone to buy a $2,000 marketing course. If you'd like to make a quick 2K.
Well,
you worked in marketing for a second.
Obviously not. I wouldn't do a marketing course. I would do like something like some kind of like I would do like running for beginners or like something that I have like a.
This is like, learning. Oh, you're taking a course of how to make a course?
No, not a course on how to make a course, but I would like research something and make a course out of it. Because I have a friend.
Why are you the person?
I literally have a friend who doesn't know anything about a subject, and he makes bank selling a course. He's just a good salesperson. All it is sales.
When we made the budgeting and investing class, we have a whole team to work on them. We collaborated with experts in the fields. We spent months building them out and creating the best education possible. And every once in a while, we still get flack for the fact that we've created something like that and we charge money for it. Mm-hmm. But you know why more than anything? It's because of people like you who put the lowest effort, lowest knowledge into something, then you sell it for multi-thousands, and then people are scammed into buying it. Oh my!
Well, I mean, name drop or something, but like, it's just like the way it kind of is. Like, it's just like it's where social media is going. Sadly, if you like it or not, like I do know people on social media who do that. I wouldn't say I wouldn't provide any value to people, but like I would sell something.
This guy she knows has a large following on Instagram, and she paid him and didn't know what he was talking about. $350. What's that?
I actually like I do like this person.
What?
But
no, what happened?
Like, it's pretty nice, but like I just like he didn't really give me as much value that I wanted.
You paid him $350 for what?
For advice on how to run my socials.
Advice?
Yeah, advice.
What, like you had one-on-ones?
Like, yeah.
How many followers did he have?
He's literally like built a whole following, but at the same time, he's built his following from being controversial, and so like.
How many followers?
100,000 something.
On Instagram?
On TikTok.
TikTok, that's nothing. A TikTok follower is nothing.
Then how come I'm not able to get followers on TikTok? It's
because
so
you
hard.
don't make interesting or engaging content and people don't resonate with you. TikTok is the easiest platform. Follows are nothing. They're not even close to a subscriber on YouTube unless you're a shorts creator, and then it's very easy to get subscribers. But that's nothing. On TikTok, that is nothing. As much as I mean, it sucks to say, but that is nothing. You can have literally, because what happens is like on YouTube, if you wanted to be a YouTube creator, even Instagram, you have to make a consistent amount of really well performing videos over the course of so many months to get 100,000 subscribers or something like that, or TikTok post or Instagram post. On TikTok, people can get to 100, 500,000 subscribers by having one TikTok that blows up.
That's insane.
Yes, it's just the easiest. So I wouldn't, just for future reference, if you're just viewing people with followers and like that's 100,000 on TikTok is kind of nothing, or at least see where it came from.
Okay.
What I would at least focus on, if first of all, just don't, because you fall for every scam. It sounds like,
I do.
But look at their consistency of viewership. That's what you want to base it off of.
Okay.
Whether or not they have success.
Yeah.
Oh, what is this? Was going to do a plant medicine retreat and paid for it and couldn't go because it wouldn't work out with her medication. This was back in March and April, paid $500 and didn't go.
Yeah.
What is your life? Is this even a financial audit?
Yeah.
I think this is like...
I really did want to go to that though, but then like I obviously didn't do my research and it does interact with one of my meds. So I was like, no. Well, I wanted to go there and see if I could if I could get some kind of thing out of it, if I'm able to like process my trauma.
What does this guy on Saturday or on the weekend that you're meeting with even like know about you? Does he know that like this is you?
He told me I told him that I was going on, like, I didn't want to say details, but I told him I was going on like a podcast and he was like, that's very ambitious. And I'm like, no, it's not. I'm going on financial audit.
Did you tell him financial audit?
He was like, it's very ambitious. And I'm like, no, I'm not an ambitious person. I know I'm training for a marathon and I know I'm going on this, but this isn't really like.
You cannot answer questions.
Yeah. What's going on?
And just if he knows you're like this.
I don't think he does. And hopefully he won't watch this video.
I know who he is. I'm going to send him this video.
Oh, no.
No, I'm not going to.
Please don't do that.
I don't know who he is. I mean,
oh, God.
I saw who he is, but I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. Okay, so you put 20% down?
Yes, I did.
How? How'd you pay for that?
With my money that I made from my internship.
Okay. How are you going to pay the remainder?
That's what I'm like kind of struggling with right now. I've applied a few like retail-based jobs, and also I might start working at night as like either like a bar back or a bottle server.
Yeah,
and
that could be a play.
I'm gonna use that money to like slowly but surely pay her back and pay some other people back, and then eventually I want to be able to pay. Well, it's mostly just to her, but like also I want to be able to get my parents stuff. Like I want to be able to pay them back for, but like
pay them back. How much?
There's nothing I could ever like. That's the frustrating thing. It's like I want to make them proud so much. I want nothing more, but like I just know like I'm never going to be successful.
Well, why?
Everyone in my family has been successful, but me. I'm like cursed or something.
You're not cursed. Look at your behavior. You're not cursed. You're self-inflicted.
I need to go to like ABA or something.
What's
like,
that?
It's applied behavioral analysis for people with autism, and so they learn like different how to stop like their like problem behaviors.
So one thing that just concerns me, and I'm not a mental health expert, so I'm not going to dive too deep into it, but you just kind of keep bringing it up. It's a reality. I have a panic disorder, but every time I don't do something, or every time I have behavior that is objectively holding me back, I don't say it's because of my anxiety disorder, my diagnosed panic disorder. I don't say that. But every single time that you're called out for doing something bad, you're like, yeah, I need to go seek treatment for my autism. Yeah. It's just like,
yeah,
I think you're kind of crutching on it.
Yeah, no, I am.
Okay, then stop.
Yeah. But it's technically a disability, and I keep like watching these videos, and people are just like, "Oh, like it's okay to be like disabled. It's okay to just exist," and like that's not really helping motivate me.
Yeah, and okay, and probably on TikTok too, especially. There's a lot of interesting things happening in our culture with that. Yeah, and that is really interesting because it is important to have a voice to let people know that it is okay that you have this. It is okay that you have this. But when people start perpetually victimizing themselves because of this, you hold yourself back forever. Plus, there's like this ongoing trend on TikTok and in our culture right now of the trauma and victim Olympics of people telling other people that they have trauma and they have things wrong with them, and they're like, oh, maybe I do. Then they start holding themselves back, and everyone thinks they're just always down, and they're bad, and they're never going to get ahead, and all this stuff. It's just like perpetual victimhood, and it's just not helping anyone. That doesn't mean you shouldn't be able to recognize your mental disorder. It doesn't mean that you should be looked down upon. It doesn't mean that you shouldn't realize that maybe you need these extra help in certain areas.
Yeah,
that's true. But if you just get in this ecosystem where it's just constantly like where it's so affirming that it's holding you back, that doesn't benefit you.
Yeah, no,
that content might come from a place of a good heart, but it is not helping people right now.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely like, that's what my TikTok constantly feeds me, is that kind of content. And yeah, and then I also I have been having some like medical issues at the same time. I can't disclose what they are, but like at the same time, that really,
I'm here if you can't talk about things.
It's confidential, but I did have some health problems this past summer that like really, really set me back in my internship, and I don't want to talk about it because it's going to make me cry. And I actually did. I actually did like love my internship. I loved my coworkers. No, I love the tech industry. I felt bad calling it boring and everything. I was kind of
at the beginning.
Well, the reason why I was like kind of like why I sometimes like diss that, like finance and things like that, is because like, well, I'm not into it, but some other people are passionate about it. But I'm ADHD. Back to the beginning, why I have like a chip on my shoulder about it and why I diss people about it is because I've gone out with some pretty entitled guys. They all say they work in tech. They make me split the bill. And I'm like, why are you bragging about having money if you make me split the bill with you?
No offense, I would have made you split the bill.
Because they just tell that I'm from Westlake, and so they're like, oh yeah, she's got it. She's got it.
It's because I wouldn't have enjoyed the date.
That's harsh.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't have. So I would have been like, all right, so we're splitting it, and then I would have got the out of there. I'm sorry.
I'm a cool person in real life.
I know. And that's cool.
Yeah.
But there are a lot of things for people that are in like partnership mode.
Yeah.
Like you can be a cool person, but if you're like literally living off of mommy and daddy's tits in a high rise, it's like, it's just like, that's red flag extreme.
Yeah, no. I mean, at least I'm not living at home with my parents. Like, I do know some people who are. Well, no, that would. That just backfired.
And also, what's wrong with splitting the bill anyway? Like, in general, like, what the
Well, it's one thing to split the bill, but also, I posted about this the other day. It's another thing to brag about how you have money and how you have this cushy job. Like, you're so rich, and then you have to split the bill. Like, are you kidding me? Like, stop bragging about how much money you have.
They brag on the first date about how much money they have?
Yeah, I've been with a few guys before who have. Yeah.
That's a red flag too. I'd leave them as well.
Be like, I just went on my private jet to Aspen, or like something like that. Or like this guy once
we have very different Hinge dates.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Some of these dudes in Austin, like they're rich, but yeah, they certainly aren't providers though. They're very just like, this is my money. Sorry.
$5,939 in a checking account. Oh no, that's no. That was withdrawals. Balance 217.
Oh. Sorry, I just don't like hearing about it. Like, I'm just like...
Which is why you spent $324 on PP?
What?
PP?
What's that?
2 Ps? What is it?
PayPal.
Oh,
PayPal. Okay.
Uber Trip, Wild Bar, DoorDash, HBO Max, Uber One, Free Will, donations, a 25 recurring donation. Yeah, you literally make no money and you live off of your parents, so I don't know what the is happening. You have Rocket Money Premium, so I don't know what you're talking about making an Excel sheet. You probably don't even know you have that. TikTok Shop, $87? So more than you'll ever make off of TikTok you've already spent there.
It was cute. I liked it.
Stop it. Dream, Trave, Amazon, ATX Girl Hangouts that cost money. Yeah. Venmo, Prime Video, Jackalope, Twins Room. You go out every second of your life. What are you, living on 6th Street? Prime Video, Little Woodrow's.
Well, I want to be able to live my life still. That's the thing. But like, yeah. After this, I'm probably going to think differently.
I want a lot of things too. Why do you think you're entitled to that?
I'm not entitled to it.
But your actions and your words suggest so.
Yeah, no, I need to stop. Or find out some kind of way where I can be in nightlife, or like I can like be on the other side of working or something, because I do like.
I'm done with this.
or like if I can like make running into like I can be like a coach or something. I need to find something I like and learn how to monetize it.
I'm sorry, this conversation can't help you.
Wait, why?
Have you been here this last hour?
Yes, I have been here this last hour.
It is incredibly clear that your situation is not a budgeting issue. Usually this show's about changing some behavior and fixing budget. You're living off your parents. You have an entitlement. You have so much spoiled. The environment you grew up in has just trained you to be spoiled. Even just your language of sacrifice and still needing to go out and all this stuff is just like...
Yeah, no, I know. My actions are definitely not matching my words.
It's dude. This show's not helping.
No, I'm a hot mess. I
swear you only decide to start making words the moment I end a pause and I try to start saying something. Maybe that's why. Uber Eats, Amazon, Uber Eats, Sweat Pals, Hot Cakes, Hot Dates. What's that?
Or no, it was just this like event in Austin. It was called like Hot Takes, Hot Dates, and it's this like singles event. But I don't know.
I should be going, guys. Let me go. Where was? Oh, Truth Finder. What's that?
Oh, it's just like. Well, I was like really concerned about somebody I'd met for a date. It's this thing where you could basically look up somebody's information and see if they have a criminal record or not. I couldn't find his criminal record. Thank God. But there have been times before I have found a criminal record for people. And like, I just can't be too sure these days with like, people are sketchy. People are sketchy.
Ultraviolet Club, Coffee, Uber Eats, Prime Video, TikTok Shop again. Kill me now. Uber Eats, Hulu, Uber Eats, TikTok Shop, Secret Disco, Uber Eats, School.com, Prime Video, Austin Airport, Spotify. Why are there two Spotifys? Uber Trip, everything's like in doubles. Hulu, Hank's Sound Healing, Google One Cafe, and Theo's Cafe. Get Your Guide Operations. Is that another class? Amazon Prime. Oh my.
Yeah, I think that was another like.
Cafe Nero and TFL Travel. Cafe Nero. Big Bus Tours. Humble Creation. Hagen Espresso. The Thirsty National Treat. Sea Life London. Prime Video. Uber Eats. Uber Trip. Cafe Nero. Kaleido. Juiceland. Modern Market. Summer Moon. Uber Eats. Canva. Chipotle. Tradion Coffee. Starbucks. Honey Ham. Victoria's Secret. Whip that one out tomorrow. Or this weekend. I can't even do jokes anymore.
Yeah, no, it's a lot. It really is a lot. But like the thing is the real joke of it all is that it's like how much Uber is on there. Like I need to stop Uber eating. It's just like I can't help it. I love food and I'm too lazy to make food and I'm too lazy to go out to eat sometimes. And like,
you're gonna be such a good trad wife.
Oh yeah, no, I'm just like I need to figure myself. I either need to get a job or just like I can't want my cake and eat it too.
You're saying...
Or how do you say that?
You're saying...
I can't have my cake and eat it too.
You're saying these things that are objectively correct sometimes. I need a job. I need a job.
I do need a job. Oh, somebody please hire me.
Please shut the f*** up. Let me finish.
Okay.
I need a job. I need to stop eating Uber Eats. I need to cook. I need to budget. I need to put my stuff down on an Excel sheet. Why the f*** aren't you doing any of it then? You can't just say the right and not do anything.
I
need to not be f***ing relying on my parents. And then begs for money from parents.
I know. If anything, I should be giving them money. But at the same time, like I'm just like such a like lazy, like spoiled brat. So it's like I am.
Which I don't think
the truth. I'm a lazy.
Yes,
I'm lazy.
objectively. Yes, objectively. Yeah. Which is, I don't think there's anything I can do to help with that.
Yeah.
You just need to get cut off from your parents, and you need to have like a fucking real world situation figured out immediately.
No, part of me does think they should cut me off.
Oh, they need to cut you off.
That's the only way I'll stop being. It's like it's like this toxic.
Call them. Call them. Call your mom right now.
Hey.
Hey, Mom.
What's up, honey?
I'm filming the YouTube video right now.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you need my help?
No, I just wanted to tell you something.
Okay.
Yeah, and this, do you mind if you, okay, I'll just spit it out. I feel like you and Dad give me too much leniency with my finances. And I feel like you guys give so much to me, but I never really give back to you.
Well, do you want us to set some boundaries? Like once you're 25, you got to be responsible for paying $1,000 in your rent.
Yeah.
What can we do?
Yeah, no. Let's start setting some boundaries if that's okay.
Okay. No, I think that's good.
Yeah, like, cause like I just like really from like being on the show, like I need to get my ish together. Yeah.
See, listen, we did start. Like, here's something you can say
Mm-hmm.
that's positive. You pay your own electric
Mm-hmm.
and Wi-Fi. You have your own investment account.
That's
that
true.
You check periodically. And make
Yeah.
sure you have savings.
Mm-hmm.
Are you adding to your investment account at all?
I need to be adding to it.
With what money?
Or AI stock, or have you
Yeah.
bought any stock lately?
I haven't bought any new stock. I've been kind of keeping track of my stock that I have. But yeah,
Your YouTube, you should look at that.
yeah. No, I'm actually like I'm filming. I'm about to go on right now.
Don't sound too much like you're blaming your parents' generosity for your failure to be proactive. So I'm gonna try to be more proactive.
Yeah, I know that's the goal. Is I am gonna try to take hold of my finances.
Okay.
You need to be cut off.
Then you could say something like turning 25. I realize I'm.
Yeah, or I want to be completely financially independent from you guys. So.
That's fine. That's a good goal. That would be great for us too.
But I need to start by like actually getting like a legit job, or maybe doing like that internship program, and then like actually getting like,
Okay.
yeah.
You should focus on. But you've been pretty good about staying employed. You go back and apply for.
Yeah.
Did you go to the county job fair yesterday, or did you blow it off? That's okay if you didn't go, but stuff like that,
Yeah.
There may be some job you have no idea.
And that's
what
true.
but you'd enjoy.
Yeah, I should have gone to that yesterday. I just like I slept late, and then I went for my run, and then like.
Well, so that's an example of something you didn't take advantage of that you probably
Yeah.
should.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, but I will eventually go back to and like do like and then like search for jobs and more opportunities.
Yeah, or what about do you want to go to Europe, or do you want
Yeah, yeah, honestly, like, yeah, Mom, I have to go, but yeah, I'm here now. Okay,
All right, love you, bye.
bye.
What's the London program?
It's this internship program.
Okay, she's an incredibly nice person.
She is. I love my mom. She does.
Incredibly pleasant person. Very nice. She is coddling the out of you. I don't even know if you could feel it. The fact that you didn't even like answer if you went to the job program, but she knew you didn't because you were suggesting.
Yeah.
And then she said, well, that's okay. We just need to make sure we're doing it. We just need to make sure we're doing this. We just need to make sure we're doing this. There's no consequences for you for not. You are being coddled. You are facing you're facing no reality, no consequences, no real world actions. Nothing is happening when you don't hit the goals. We've seen so many people on the show who are like, I will do this, or I'm going to do this, I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
All this future stuff. Your entire relationship with them is, we need to be doing this. We're going to do this. We need to start looking to do this.
Yeah.
It's nothing, because nothing happens when you don't do it.
Yeah.
It's just okay, and we move on to the next thing. And that's why listening to that, my heart kind of breaks right now for this, because again, there's nothing I can do here. This is not a budgeting thing. There's nothing to budget with. You don't make any money, so I can't even make a budget for you.
Yeah.
It's you're being coddled, and somehow.
Like, how do I break that? How do I break that whole like how do I make firm boundaries with my parents?
Boundaries. Listen, they want to help and they want to do all these things. You just need to, if you are actually serious about it, you need to say, Mom and Dad, you can't give me any more money. No more money. I can't I talk to this guy. I see the consequences of my own actions. I need to learn the value of a dollar. You give me no more money. Now, what I'm willing to accept is obviously you're already in rent that is likely very expensive. Maybe they help with that term, and the portion that you pay would be applicable to like if you were to go get yourself just a studio or something somewhere. So maybe you're paying that part. And then once that rent is up, you cannot re-sign it. You have to go get your own that you're paying for. So I'm okay with that, but they're not paying for you to go out. They're not paying for London trips. They're not paying for apparently a future Chicago or LA trip that you're going to do. They're not paying for your different bills. They're only covering maybe a little bit of rent, just so that the amount you're paying for is like what you would pay for when you go get your own place,
right?
And you are managing your own budget. The investing account, I don't know how you have money there. You didn't make enough to be able to put that there, unless all the money that you made put $4,911 in, and they just paid for your living expenses, so you didn't have any overhead. Like, it doesn't make any sense. She said you have savings. I don't see any savings unless you didn't send it to us.
Yeah,
but
no, I did send savings to you guys.
Okay, well,
yeah, I have a little bit of savings, and then I also. Wait, is it on there or did they not?
2,000.
Like, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I have some savings. I always make sure that it's like that my savings is good because I don't want like to not have any savings for an emergency.
I need you to have that tough conversation with them, and I want you to actually sit down with both of them. I want you, mom and dad, to go to dinner together.
Okay.
And I need you to lay out this conversation, maybe even show them this video as much as that hurts.
Oh, gosh.
Maybe even highlights or just a portion of it. But essentially, mom and dad, play this part. Her finances are... She's learning nothing. She doesn't know the value of a dollar. Her credit card balance is high and there's no payments to be seen on there. She says you're paying for it, but again, in the history, it's not showing. She doesn't know the value of work. She's not showing up to the job programs that she's supposed to be showing up for. And in the conversation you guys had with her, it is just... we will figure this out and that everything's okay all the time and there's no consequences. She needs to be cut off. The only thing I will allow you to pay for that makes sense to help her is likely her rent is too much for her to afford going and working. So make her pay for about like $1,000 rent, which is rent that she could go get on her own after that lease is done, and then you can cover the rest, but nothing else in her budget. She needs to start learning the value of a dollar. And if there's like a 3-month transition, I'm also okay with that as well. Well, she's job hunting, but she needs to get a fire under her butt. And if she is not... if she's just getting all this extra help, she's never going to get a job. She's never going to get a career. She's never going to do what's necessary. She's never going to have an adequate retirement account. I don't know how she has that. It's likely because you're covering all her living expense. So that's what I say to you guys. Please cut her off now. She needs to be. She knows she wants to be. She just can't.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then sometimes like I'll get into like arguments and stuff with them though too. And then they're just like, I'll be like, I'm running away, and they'll be like, with what money? And I'm like, yeah, that's true. I wouldn't last a day without.
Why would you run away anyway?
Or not run away, or just like move somewhere else and like not tell them, or like I'm upset with you. I'm not for talking to you again.
What are you upset at them about? Oh, you come from the most spoiled household ever. What are you upset at them about?
Mostly it is about like a lot of our arguments lately have been about like my lack of like a clear career path, and also just like my spending habits. And yeah, my mom. Yeah,
and they're probably right to be upset.
Yeah, they're very.
You're 24. You're doing nothing. All right, that's what you need to do. No budget's gonna help. I'm not making a budget. There's no income to make a budget off of. Your spending expenses, they don't make sense because you don't have to cover any of them right now. So that's what you need to do. That is step number one in your life. Make sure you guys come to the post show. We're gonna talk about a lot more things that we didn't have. No, it's just extra drama and stuff that doesn't make sense to have in the show. Actually, I'm going to review your Hinge. Let's review your Hinge since we talked about it. I'm going to make fun of it or compliment you on it, depending.
Yeah.
We'll do that. That'll be fun. Hammer Financial Score. You. It was horrible. So, yeah, make sure to check out all the resources linked in the description below, as they are what I use or would use in specific situations, or the budgeting and investing program, which is bundled at a 15% discount. See you guys in the post show. Today on the Financial Audit Post Show. You're the bad guy.
Yeah, I am. I'm a villain.
You're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
There is like an actual culture of lonely people right now. And I'm lucky.
I'm lonely too.
Oh, shut the fuck up. You have options. Shut the fuck up. The dating world out there is fucked, and it's literally because people like you.
Sometimes people will like identify more with like the villain and stuff than the hero, and sometimes I'm just like, yeah, I can relate. Is that bad?
Yes. I'll be honest, I don't like you.
Oh, okay.
I really don't. I get it. Rejection's hard. And he advancing. You know he's paid advancing?
I don't know what that is.
He's getting his paycheck, parts of his paycheck early, and then having to pay it back.
Yeah.
She doesn't even know that?
I'm Natalie, I'm 22,
And I'm Christian, I'm 23, from Willis, Texas.
and this is Financial Audit.
Well, thanks for coming over, guys. So what do you currently do for a living?
I'm a stay-at-home mom, got 2 kids.
Right, what are the ages? What are we talking? You guys are so young. This is insane. What is this, the 50s? No, I'm all about it. I'm just like, I can't even picture a little stinky thing running around, and I'm 29. Kill me. Okay.
So we've got 2 under 2.
Kill me.
It's not for the faint of heart, I will tell you that. My
You
oldest...
look like you're in high school. This is insane. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. This is blowing my mind.
No.
I'm just getting old. I'm getting old.
No, it's fine. My oldest is 2.5. He was born in September. And then my youngest is 14 months old, born on December.
Yeah, so being a stay-at-home mom makes sense. What do we got going on over here?
Yeah, I'm a restaurant manager. In the Woodlands, Texas. I just recently got a promotion. It's going to be like a multi-unit type of thing.
Oh, that's
So,
cool.
Yeah.
What's our current household income?
It's about $5,200, $5,500 a month.
Net or gross?
Net.
52 to 54, you said?
Yeah.
What's it going to be?
I already got the raise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. For a 2-person household in a not cheap area with 2 little kids, it's not the most like beefy salary, but we are young also at the same time, so I'm not going to knock $53,000 net at 23, not even close. So, that is cool within itself. And childcare is very expensive, so it's hard to do that. What scares me, okay, we're young. We're a young couple. We got kids. Cool. Awesome. So we take out a HELOC, and then we continue to borrow money. Is this the way we're starting off marriage? Is this the way we're starting off building a family? What the are we possibly doing?
So I was in insurance for a while, and you'll see some of the deposits from that. And I was like buying insurance leads and basically living on a credit card. When I turned 18 years old, Chase gave me a $15,000 credit limit.
Okay, but then it's your choice to
No,
rack it up or not.
I know, but yeah.
I know at 18 it's hard. I opened a credit card. I opened a couple credit cards at that time. I was dumb. And I paid it off. But
Yes.
that did not answer my question about HELOC and continuing to borrow more money. That's not starting raising a family off in a financially good position. What are we doing?
I feel like I'm in a situation where I can't save my way out of my expenses.
Save your way out of expenses? You mean earn your way out of expenses?
No, like either way.
Like you want to save enough money.
I feel like, I guess the reason I keep spending is because I feel like no matter how much I save, my expenses will be more than my income.
But your expenses were all like...
Yeah.
You say that like I don't have the numbers right in front of me.
No, I know.
What?
But
What are we doing?
yeah. I feel like that's why we spend, but yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
That's why we spend? Why? What's why we spend?
No, I know that's a bad mentality, but that's just
Well,
like
he has
how
a
my mind
problem
works.
telling me no. And
What are you, the spender, and he's the decider, and he
Yeah.
says no, and you say,
well, no.
swipe, swipe?
I'm the spender. I'll ask for things. He won't tell me no, even if we don't have the money for it. And so
Why?
it's gotten to the point where I have to really push and say, do we actually have the money for this? And he'll
What do you
still tell
mean? Do
me
you guys
yeah.
not sit down and talk about your money?
No.
No.
Okay, well, let's have this marriage like exist longer than a few years, and a good way to do that is sit down and actually understand where our financial picture is, right?
Yeah.
I say that as someone who's never been married, but at least I understand the finances around it.
Yeah.
Why have we not sat down and talked about this? About money in any way whatsoever?
I feel like my responsibility as a man is to make sure that I'm living below my means, which I'm not.
That's
to
a
make sure-
responsibility as an adult. That's,
No, no,
that's nothing about you being having a.
to provide for her. Yeah. So
I
that's
guess he
why it's
just-
hard.
So that's
That's
his
why it's hard for me to tell him.
No.
Is that where you guys are mentally?
No, I think he feels guilty about not giving me things that I would like, if that makes sense. Like I'm at home
Do
with
you
the kids.
pressure him into getting things?
No,
Does she pressure you into getting things?
She says that we're broke a lot, which makes me feel bad.
Then why do you get
And
the things if you're the spender? If you specifically say, "Hey, we're broke," then why do we go spend money as the spender?
I will say I'm also the spender.
Okay, then what the that? I mean, you just threw me for
I'm
a
death
loop.
by I'm death
no.
by 1,000 paper cuts, and she's like,
So you do the big purchase. He does lots of small purchases.
Yeah.
yeah, okay, yeah, I'll give him that. He does get like the
What are you getting? What's your
coffees.
thing?
clothes
Yeah.
But what, just
Yeah.
a bunch of new clothes all the time.
all
Yeah.
the time.
Yeah, so that the 1-year-old can see a new outfit.
I mean, you have a point because I don't leave my house.
Exactly. That's
So,
Yeah.
what I was getting at. Okay. HELOC. Why do we take out a HELOC?
Because my minimum monthly credit card payments were like $600 a month, and it was either not pay them or take out a HELOC. I
think
couldn't
you guys
pay them
had
anymore.
kids too early.
Yeah.
I would agree with that, yeah.
Was it a
Not an axe. The
Oopsie.
first one wasn't. We actually planned him. The second, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I feel like we were really good with our finances. We bought a house at 18.
what? You said at 18 you got a massive credit card limit and maxed it out.
That was like a year or so later. I'm just saying they gave me that credit card limit when I was 18.
Okay.
So I feel like we were more financially responsible when I had a job, and then I went 1099 in insurance and just
And he just
wasn't
didn't
working
really,
out.
yeah, he didn't really work when he was in insurance because he was working from home. But then we had just had our first son. And I guess he
Self-discipline.
felt guilty about leaving me at home with him, even though I was like kind of okay. And so he would just
not work.
stay home. Or if he would hear him like fussing and stuff, he would just come downstairs and like help out and everything instead of going to sell insurance.
Okay. So you took it out to pay off the credit card debt, to be clear.
Correct.
Okay. Any more kids?
No, not yet.
Not right now.
No, not right now.
Okay, but okay. So okay, as long as that's not in your immediate future, I'm just trying to determine, because we are not starting this family off in a financially secure way, and then our spending is just ridiculous. I mean, to be clear, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Wee woo. Total income that came in, and this includes some extra stuff that came from your insurance days, I guess. Some reoccurring.
Yeah, I
things
still
that-
I get paid every month from it.
Yeah. So if we're bringing in $5,161 in total, $6,630.55 going out is insane.
Yeah. So we went to Oklahoma, I think, during that statement for a cousin's wedding, and we just kind of went crazy.
I will say, we didn't have to go to Oklahoma, I would not have wanted to go to Oklahoma. It's not my prefer.
But we like
Location.
pity kind of
think
made
it's
that a
anyone's.
vacation. So
Yeah.
But we have debt to pay off.
right,
We have kids to take care of.
right.
So you vacation. What vacation? Why? What kind of responsibility is that? You guys are young, but you've taken on a lot now. It's time that we're growing up.
Yeah. I guess it was just like we had to go to Oklahoma, and we were like, if we're gonna be there, we might as well.
Go to Oklahoma. Costs 2 cents to exist in Oklahoma. Over exaggeration. Calm down. But you did not have to go crazy, dude. Not even close.
Yeah, but we did.
I know you did. But what makes me afraid is doing it again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if we don't understand that it's completely wrong when we're in terrible, destructive, absolutely terrible debt, how do we know we're not going to do this again? That scares the me.
Me too.
All right. Not giving me a
I guess that's
wind
kind of
of
why
confidence here.
I guess that's kind of why we're here, is just to,
Yeah.
since we don't create a budget, we just kind of like don't
Spend.
look at it and spend.
Yeah.
Well, we're obviously going to put you through the budgeting program like any other couple, so make sure you take the education, build the budget. But all the actions that have led up, starting at 18 from you, now 5 years later, how's your finances been since you graduated high school towards now?
Okay, so we met when I was 17. He was about to turn 18.
High school sweethearts?
No, he was homeschooled. Yeah, so no. We met at his sister's wedding.
Sure.
Yeah. So basically I didn't know anything about finances because they don't teach you that in school, which they should. And so he was the one that was really doing everything, and I was just kind of working. He was helping me figure it out, got me a credit card to build up my credit. Yeah. Then we...
So did you teach you the fundamentals of credit cards? I don't think so, because you were your own credit cards. Okay, so cool.
Yeah.
What were you doing
I
before you
did
had
buy her a
kids?
car in cash, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
We didn't take out a loan, so that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. High five. That doesn't negate any of this stuff here. That's not how this works. Okay. This is insane. This is ridiculous. Let's just start diving. Actually, before we dive in, give me a financial score. I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, go. On go, I want you to both give me your household financial score. 0 to 10. 0 being the worst, 10 being the best. So 3, 2, 1, go, and then you say it. 3, 2, 1, go.
5.
Oh.
What the that is a big difference by 50% of the scale.
Yeah, she's just not involved in our finances.
Okay, well that's an immediate red flag. You guys got to do this together, even if you're not out there earning. I mean, at some point you probably will again, and it'll be many years down the road, and maybe not. Doesn't have to be a requirement, but just typically that's what we see these days. And still, you guys need to come together, understand where we're trying to get to, what goals are we trying to achieve, what does it take to hit those goals along the way. Those are conversations we need to have together. If one person's dominating the household finances, that's a recipe for disaster looking forward, because at some point you're going to want to be more involved in the conversations. And if you're jumping into the deep end of an absolute mess and confusion and you don't know how to work with someone at that point because you've just been doing it so long together, it's going to be a mess.
I think that's part of the reason why I don't bother with it, is because it is so like
I just don't want to burden
overwhelmingly
her with it.
confusing.
Burden her. You're burdening her by up the finances, and she's having to deal without knowing what's going on.
True.
That's a burden. You're not burdening someone by giving them, well, you can burden someone by giving them
Well, I
knowledge,
do
but-
tell her that we go more into debt every month.
If you guys want your Hammer financial score, though, it's linked in the description below. It's free. But speaking of, going into debt every single month, we're pay advancing. We're pay advancing. Do you know he's pay advancing?
I don't know what that is.
He's getting his paycheck, parts of his paycheck early, and then having to pay it back.
Yeah.
She doesn't even know that?
No.
No. You've never told me that.
Never.
What do you think? Because that's like fucking scary.
Like, what are you doing that for?
For bills that come up.
What bills? Because our bills come out the first of every month.
Not all of them.
The ones you've told me.
No. Not all of our bills come out the first of the month. But so here's what happened. Are those in February? I accidentally paid my car
they're
payment
this month.
I accidentally paid my car payment twice.
Okay, but that doesn't account for everything here. You pay advancing constantly.
Well, yeah, but it's one of those things you get into. Once you pay advance once, then you just need it the next time
know.
around and the next time around.
But not necessarily, though, because these are like close to $400. Okay, that's not an insignificant amount of money, but $400.
It's $100.
Okay, but when you pay it back, when you do the reset. Okay, I see what's happening. So
Yeah,
you're doing
yeah,
$100 at a time. Yes. Okay, well that makes what I was about to say even easier. It's $100. Yes, for many people, you get into that, and that's a hard cycle to break. $100 is not even close to a make or break for someone who's bringing in net $53,000 a year.
Yeah.
What is going on, man? Got to give me something here. I got to get some kind of insight.
So I guess I finally decided to like close our credit cards or lock them or whatever, however that works. And I was just like starting off in my checking account with like nothing. Because kind of the way like my mindset worked was, and I feel like I learned this just throughout my childhood, except for my parents made a lot more money than me. They would put like everything on a credit card and pay it off. So I would just put everything on a credit card, not knowing how much I actually spent on it, and then I go to pay it off at the end of the month, and I can't. I don't know. I mean, I know how to manage P&Ls and stuff. I'm pretty good at that, but I just never dealt with my own.
How do you feel? How do you feel? You're hearing things for the first time a lot. I need to know how you feel. How is the status of your guys' marriage right now? Mostly revolving around the finances, but where are we sitting today?
I mean, it's concerning that I didn't know that he was taking out part of his paychecks early. I definitely feel like that's something I should have at least known. Yes, he doesn't really involve me in the finances, but I feel like I should have at least known that on if he was taking out parts of his paycheck before getting paid.
Don't you think you should have told her?
Yeah.
Why didn't you?
I don't know. I honestly just
I
didn't
don't know
even
is
think
the
about
answer
it.
for everything.
No,
you
no,
said.
I didn't think about
Come
it.
on.
I didn't.
But like you didn't think
I've not included her in our finances since we got married, so I just didn't think about
Have
it.
you ever asked to be included in the finances?
No.
Why?
It's just really confusing for me.
It's stressful.
Yeah. And
Well, it's clearly going to get more stressful if we don't ever.
yeah.
Okay, so yep, we're
We're
borrowing
here.
that, and then we have the fees on top of that. He loses $4 every time, so that's a 4%. 4% immediately gone from the money that is borrowed from his paycheck.
Yeah.
All right, and then on here, so here's so we have a paid for car. You said you got a paid for car for her, but yourself, no.
No, I bought my car in cash, but so that car ended up going out. First off, it was a coupe, and we had 2 kids, which was
I have
Pretty
been begging
difficult.
him to get rid of that car for a really long time.
Yeah, why didn't you get a car within what makes sense for your finances?
because we had no cash when my car died.
No, that doesn't answer the question. If you have no cash, how does that equal get a more expensive car than you can afford? Usually that would mean getting a car within your...
$0 budget.
Huh?
I mean, I didn't have any cash, so
No, so how does that equal getting a car you cannot afford? That doesn't make sense. I don't have any cash. That means I get a car I can't afford instead of a car that's within my budget. Buddy, you got to give me something.
Well,
Man. What am I working with?
okay. So I mean, it's hard to drive around a small, cheap car when you have 2 kids and a car seat, 2 car seats.
Yeah, but I think you went a little overboard for what you needed. You could have got a Jeep Cherokee like my Jeep Cherokee for about $12,000. 2019 Jeep Cherokee. That's what it's worth about. And you could easily fit them in there. It's safe.
I think where he was coming from is we know we're eventually going to have more kids.
Well, that's why I asked that at the beginning. You guys said no.
We said
Well,
yes.
yes, but not like
Not right now.
When?
Probably in the next year and a half.
No, that doesn't make sense. Why not clean up your finances first? Kids aren't cheap. You can still have them while you're getting out of debt. Yes, and while you're building wealth. Sure, absolutely. But a lot of your things, I don't know. Because you're delaying a lot of things that set you guys up for success, which pushes a lot of the pressure on them at some point.
Yeah.
I want you guys to be in a better place before we start popping out more.
I think
One more planned.
One more planned.
I'm getting
Yeah.
snipped after.
Okay.
So I think my justification for that was it's a good, reliable car.
What is it?
It's a Toyota Sienna.
And even still, that what you just said didn't make any sense because my Jeep likely holds.
You can't put a third car seat in the
No.
middle.
No?
No.
You're not supposed
We've
to.
tried.
Oh, well, that's me. That's on my lack of knowledge.
Maybe if you get like some of the more expensive car seats
So what,
that are
this
like
has
really
a third
skinny.
row?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a
Seats
van.
eight people.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about when it comes to
Car seats.
car seats. It's not my field of care. Giving a anyway whatsoever. That's okay. Toyota Sienna for $21,281.28 at a interest rate of what?
It's 8.9.
Not great. 9%. Minimum monthly payment?
$549.50. Because it had over 100,000 miles, the banks will only do 48 months.
What is your what do you mean?
Because banks will only do.
Do you mean that's the longest they'll go?
Yeah.
Why would I want you to go longer than that? That's terrible.
No, I'm just saying that's why the payment's high.
Payment's high because you probably got something that you just couldn't afford right now. Well, your paid off car. What kind of car is it?
No, that's her car now. I took over her Toyota
Yeah.
Corolla.
Okay, so you're never going to
2000.
drive around the kids?
Well, no, he is.
See, doesn't it make more sense? Okay, so sure, I had the lack of knowledge in terms of where you have to put a car seat, and that's, fine. Okay, that's awesome. You're preparing when you got this for this new kid that just, again, we've already established, and you guys kind of agreed that maybe you had kids a little too early.
Yeah.
Does that flow in with having another one right now? Now, maybe you're just trying to keep the ages
Yeah.
less. So that
Well,
there's a family planning perspective, and then there's a financial perspective, and it's hard to mesh. What were you gonna say?
I mean, I could probably only go through having one more kid. I almost died with my last one.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was a whole ordeal. I would not recommend almost dying. It was not fun.
Yeah, you want to almost die again?
No, which is why I want to wait a little longer. If I even want
You
to
said a
have-
year.
Well, yeah.
You guys are not decided on this.
No.
It's more
Well, why
like
do we buy the car for it then instead of waiting until
don't
getting
know.
the car then? That's all I was going to suggest is this was not necessary right now.
right.
Right now. You could have gotten a car that was about $10,000 cheaper that would fit your situation now and then figure it out financially at that point.
Yeah.
Get a credit scores better, get a better loan.
That's the
Taking-
thing
cleaning
too.
up our
When I
finances, having a fully funded emergency fund. Would you want to have a kid without a fully funded emergency fund anyway? Like, I mean,
No.
I know you're already in the situation you're in, but without having a fully funded emergency fund, our situation is just so dangerous, financially speaking, as a household.
Yeah. I think also the reason the interest rate is so high is because my credit score, when I took that out, because my credit cards were at 110% utilized.
Yeah. So
was 580 when I took it
Does this
out.
make sense to have done this at that point? I would
Probably
say
not.
no. 12%? 12% interest on what? 32,000. That's a credit limit. Oh my thing. Good.
No, it's maxed out.
Oh, me. What are we? What are we doing? Why? What? Do you know this is maxed out? You know he has a maxed out card at 12%?
It's a HELOC.
Oh, this is the HELOC. There it is. Yep. The HELOC when he went and did the HELOC, were you consulted in any way whatsoever?
Yeah.
And
I agreed with it.
okay, did you understand it?
I did. He explained it.
Okay.
It was that or just not pay our credit cards.
But you said the minimum monthly payment was like $500 a month, right?
It was on,
You took that-
one card.
Oh, altogether, what
It
was
was like
then?
it was like $900 a month.
How much were you making in your previous position?
My household income went up about like $500 a month. So
What do
it
you
was
mean
like-
now
Yeah.
compared to last time?
Yeah,
I mean, depending on your living expenses, you could have made it work. You could have also done
maybe. Yeah. I mean, I think the fact that I only work 40
It'd
hours a
been hard,
week.
but-
Yeah.
Any consolidation? Did you look into any kind of consolidation?
Yeah, but my credit cards were like 110% utilized, so I couldn't get
I know.
anything. And the only reason I got that is because it's a credit union. So
$32,419.53.
yeah,
12%. The
Part
minimum
of
monthly
it-
payment of $330.41.
yeah. It's interest only for 5 years. Part of the reason it's so high is because we also had a second lien on our house because
Good. Are you kidding me?
So we were in a program that paid for our down payment for our house. So we closed on our house for $20 and they forgave it like
That means
20% a year.
well, that's okay.
So we had to pay off $6,000 for the second lien.
I think you guys have rushed into something.
Yeah.
Trying to be a little older than you are right now. Sure, at some point it would have made sense in the history of the United States and the prices of homes for someone in your age range to have bought a house immediately, like, oh, we're gonna go pump out some kids and just go get a house for box of donuts. That's like that's not. I think you guys are rushing into the wants of this life, this dream life that we've envisioned, and we've just gotten ourselves into a risky situation in general.
I think
the mortgage
sometimes
is
I
not
forget
much,
that we're
though.
so young.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think about the fact that I'm 22.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys have baby face.
So
Hold on to it while you have it. It gets sad real quick.
Does it?
Freedom. Just wear sunscreen every day.
I've heard that.
Okay, $2,446. At least you're not close to maxing out this one. No interest. Is this in an interest-free period, or do you pay this off every month?
I'm
you purchased
not
$3,071.
sure. It was paid off before that month.
It's not anymore.
No.
Why? Why'd you do this?
We had $1,500 in car repairs.
Well, your spending's also
yeah,
ridiculous.
Yeah. Starbucks and Tucky.
Car repairs on what?
The Corolla.
The 2009.
The 2009 Corolla. It was $1,507. And I had to do it because it was part of it was the EVAP system, so it couldn't pass inspection.
$40 minimum monthly payment. Inspection isn't something we have to do in Texas anymore.
What do you mean?
I don't know if that's been officially been applied yet, but you no longer have to get an inspection to get registered.
Really?
Yeah, they passed that law. I don't know if it's effective yet. So
Is that smart?
Don't let me spread misinformation. Well, it blew my mind when I moved down to here in Texas that the inspections are even a thing. Because that's not a thing in Michigan.
Oh,
that
you're
you
from
had to do.
Michigan.
Yeah, you didn't have to
Okay.
do that. Up in there, you just got your car registered. Me. It's because of a car repair. The pink lines are all bullshit. The pink lines are all bullshit. The pink lines are all bullshit. 2 pages of this. Do you even know you're spending? You guys don't go over it. Do you even know what's happening at this household? Wendy's, Amazon, Wendy's, Juice Bar. which, by the way, is supposed to be giving you money, not you giving them money. Panera Bread, liquor, Raising Cane's, Sonic, Life Cafe, Juice Bar, Raising Cane's. Just make a f***ing juice. Just make a juice. They won't know. No, don't steal from the company. Raising Cane's.
No, I get them.
Viac.
I do get them for free, but there's like some bottled stuff that I don't.
Stop.
So I get like the acai bowls and juice for free.
Stop. Then stop spending money.
I know.
What? Doesn't make any sense. Disney Store, taquitos, McDonald's. What is this BlackRock thing?
Coffee. That's me.
Great. Coffee, Panda Express, Juice Bar, Once Upon a Child, Hello Wisp, Koopa Yo, Starbucks, taquitos, McDonald's, taquitos, Amazon, Marshalls, BlackRock Coffee, Whataburger, BlackRock Coffee, taquitos, Whataburger, pizza, Netflix,
Getting so many taquitos.
Thrift.
It's the gas station. He says.
Oh, so I take
Yeah.
it you're the watcher of the
Yeah.
show. You're not?
Yeah.
I watch in passing.
Oh, in passing. So taquitos
Yeah.
essentially means stopping at a gas station and just getting some bull.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We eat a lot of chips.
Okay. that
Go to the
makes
grocery
sense.
store. What are you talking about? Get massive bags for much cheaper. You stop at the gas station for chips?
Yeah.
For chips? Never heard of people doing this. Who stops at gas stations for chips? Go get a big bag in the
He
grocery
comes
store.
home every day from work with beer and chips from the gas station.
No, I wouldn't say every day, but like.
You're going to
yeah.
get fat when that metabolism dies 23 years old. That's what happened to me.
The Doritos are just so good, and they don't have them at HEB, so.
They don't have Doritos at H-E-B.
Not the ones that I.
Well, which ones do you get?
The Fire Lime ones.
Go to Walmart or something.
Okay.
I will say a lot of those food and spending is him. He gets fast food quite a lot. The
Yeah.
only things on there that are mine is BlackRock, the kid stuff, and then Marshalls.
Yeah.
Brahms Store, Taquitos, Chick-fil-A, Double Shot Coffee, Qdoba, McDonald's, Brahms Store, Taquitos, Brahms Store, Laundry Baking,
That's-
banking.
That's when we're in
Baking.
Oklahoma.
Yeah.
That goes
Great.
into Oklahoma.
Rise and grind. Your spending habits didn't change whether you're in Oklahoma or not. It wasn't like a unique situation. You're just spending going crazy. Rise and grind, Brahms Store, tequila, and baking again. Taquitos, Starbucks, taquitos, and Carl's Jr. The spending's wild. You said you have a New Balance on the Freedom card, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right there.
this is the one that I was using. Yes, okay. So written on this one is like New Balance. So that's the same thing. That's okay. No need for that one. And then on the Apple card, $839.88. The minimum monthly payment of $28. Oh, shocker. Most of the things on here are bullshit. In fact, there was only one thing that wasn't bullshit. And actually, it probably, you know what? In fact, it definitely was because it was only $5. So I know you stopped and got some chips.
Where was it?
Yeah, and I will say also, he's told me that we can't afford things and we can't afford to eat out. And I'll cook at home for myself and the kids, and then he'll get off of work and he'll say, "Hey, I'm so hungry. I'm gonna stop and get food." I'll tell him we can't afford that, and he'll still stop.
What are you doing? Why?
I don't know.
That is not an answer.
I don't.
If you can't f***ing get to the core of why you're doing shit, how are you ever going to change?
I feel like it's because I work, for like however many hours, and then
Well,
I
you
just
work
don't.
8
wanna-
hours a day.
No, I know. No, I know.
Oh, it's so hard.
I know.
What?
Well, I'm just saying it's like one of those things where I don't take any breaks at work, so I just get off and I'm so hungry. So,
Oh, buddy has a job.
yeah.
A job where he has to do work.
And to be fair, also he could get a free acai bowl
Yeah.
instead of going to a fast food restaurant.
yeah.
Sure.
And metabolism, man. When it dies in a couple of years,
Oh, you have it.
your husband's going to be a fat watch out.
I hope not.
DoorDash, Chipotle, Starbucks. So who's the Starbuckser?
It's right next door to my work. And
Congratulations, make coffee
No, I
like a
know.
human adult.
I know.
Nectar Juice Bar, and then some taquitos, Juice Bar, DoorDash, crust pizza. I thought we were at least picking up food on the way home, but we're getting DoorDash, crust pizza, taquitos, Starbucks, DoorDash, Starbucks.
And also, DoorDash is him.
That I draw the line
What
there.
are you?
I will get
DoorDash, too.
DoorDash like once or twice a month. I will go to bed and lay down, and I'll come out in the morning, and there's like Wingstop on the couch, and he'll tell me like, oh yeah, I ordered DoorDash last night.
How is your guys' relationship and communication and everything? How is your relationship?
I would say it's pretty good.
Other than the finances, yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's the one hard part.
Yeah.
Have you guys done anything to help to try to mend the financial part of the relationship?
I mean, we're here.
It's a good first step.
Yeah.
So this is it? This is the first step? You haven't done anything until now?
No.
Nope.
When did you guys get married again?
We got
2020.
married. Yeah, it's 2020.
Wow, it's a long time to wait to try to do anything. Finances, okay. Here's our mortgage. This mortgage is incredible, and it's disgusting that you ruined it with a HELOC. So you took a risk by doing that down payment financing thing. It worked out in the end. Risky.
Yeah.
At a 2.7 rate. It's delicious.
Yeah, we got.
That sounds kind of
great
high. I thought it
interest.
was 2.4. I thought it was 2.25, but
Oh yeah, 2.7, so high.
Compared to now.
yeah, I guess
This is like the one good thing we've looked at.
I'm happy.
$1,236 a month and 40 cents.
Which it did go up quite a bit.
Property tax.
So
PMI.
no, so it was my home insurance doubled, so I got a new home insurance policy, and I signed stuff that said that they would cancel the other one, and it never canceled. So my escrow account got hit with $3,000 in home insurance.
Okay.
And
Did you take care of it?
yes, kind of. And then also I didn't file my homestead exemption.
Why?
I don't know. I know. Okay.
When you guys talk about things and have conversations,
I filed
says
it now.
Answer: I don't know about everything.
Yes. Yes.
I did file my homestead exemption now when I saw it went up, because my mortgage used to only be like $950.
Checking account. This scares the out of me. The absolute out of me. $121.67 in our checking account at the time of the statement. That's insane. We have kids. But we choose to go out to eat and get Starbucks and do all this every day, and even shop at our own place of work, and we have $121 in our checking account. No we're borrowing money from our paychecks. Here's this Aqua thing and more DoorDash, Nectar Juice, Spotify, the juice
Aqua's
bar.
my water bill.
Okay. And then the juice bar, Apple Cash Cent. Clear
Oh,
cover,
can I
what's
talk-
that?
Wait, that's my car insurance. But can I talk about the Apple Pays? Those do get reimbursed for me. That's like if an employee buys something for the store at Kroger.
Zelling out money. Adobe.
Who is this L to?
Oh, Adobe. We canceled that.
Good.
We had to buy our way out of it, though.
Yeah.
Affirm. Someone affirmed some hair removal at home
Yeah.
things.
I
That-
justified that in my
yeah.
head because it is cheaper than hair removal.
He
but,
wanted that.
Yeah.
Right. Don't need to go into that. Earning repayment. NBC Peacock. Nothing on there. Apple Bill, Amazon. There's the Apple Cash sent out, but we understand that now. Juice Bar, Chick-fil-A, some taquitos, Juice Bar, Amazon, taquitos, Kindle Unlimited, which, I'm not opposed to you having that at some point. Get out of debt first. At least have an emergency fund for the sake of your family first. Go to the library until then. Juice Bar, taquitos, an Apple Bill, Amazon, taquitos, Apple Cash sent. We went over that though. Adobe.
She signed
So,
up for
yeah,
Photoshop
yeah.
on 2 accounts by accident.
Yeah. Don't
Come
ask
on,
me
dude.
how.
And
'cause I
Lightroom.
don't-
And
Close
Lightroom.
to
It was
cancel them.
it was like $100 a month.
McDonald's, Wingstop, taquitos, Apple Bill, taquitos, Juice Bar, another Adobe. Three.
All of them are canceled now.
What are you?
It was
Chick-fil-A.
$100 a month.
There's the Apple Cash. McDonald's. And then our savings went from $400 to $0. So our finances are $100 in our checking account with 2 children, wanting to have 3. But yes, removing hair is the important thing.
Yeah. It was sold to me like
Listen, if it prevents you guys from getting another children, immediately grow that hair.
The way it was sold to me was like you would save money not buying razors and
All right.
shaving.
All right. But the fast food. Come on.
Yeah.
So again, we spent about $1,000 more than came in. Debt payments total net in the end 5.6% of our spending, or $371.17 net, because we put more money on debt. So, but net, that's how that worked. Housing total 22.7% of our spending, or $1,502.77. Phone total 0.8%. Transportation total 23.5%, or $1,555.94. Necessary food going to the grocery store, $1,036. That's not unreasonable for a family of 4. 14% when going out to eat, or $926.25. So essentially double the grocery budget.
I will say the grocery budget is highly inflated because of my job, and I get reimbursed for some of it, all of it.
No?
Yeah.
What?
Like if I buy something at Kroger for.
Okay, there were a few of those, sure.
Yeah.
And
So groceries, though, we've talked about cooking at home and not eating out anymore. I will do that. He won't.
Why? Be a adult.
I don't agree with that. I really don't.
Why? How do you not agree with that?
So I'll
Where's
give
the
an
disagreement
example.
here?
Like yesterday, I was like on my way home, and she's like, "We have no food in the house," and I listed off like 5 different things that we had in the house, and she was basically didn't feel like making it.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Okay, so why are we putting the blame on him?
Well, we hadn't gone grocery shopping this week.
But we had food in the house.
Eggs.
Hot Pockets.
No
Mac and
Hot
cheese.
Pockets.
Yeah,
No
there's
Hot
Hot Pockets in there. There are Hot Pockets in there. She also said there wasn't mac and cheese in there. I got home and I showed her the mac and cheese. There are also Hot Pockets in there. There's food in our house, so.
What do the kids eat it too?
Huh?
What do kids eat it too?
Everything.
Everything.
A lot of fruit.
Okay.
A lot of fruit.
A lot of fruit. My kids are basically fruitarians,
Yeah.
which
It's
is
kind of
expensive. So we've gone to buying bags of frozen fruit.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, it takes them longer to eat.
Unknown shopping total $518.31, or 7.8 spending. That's usually Walmart, Amazon, in your case mostly Amazon, and Target, because we just do not know what was bought there. 1.2% of spending was medical or healthcare. 1.9 was subscriptions. 0.6 was miscellaneous BS, which is mostly just stopping and getting some BS, because we threw the Kroger's in your grocery, which a lot of those were stopping and getting something small, but I guess you're saying you're getting reimbursed for those at work.
Sometimes I do get off work and I'll get like 3 gallons of milk, because I also work next to a Kroger.
Yeah, our kids go through like a gallon of milk a day.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
But I
And
will
chips.
say that sometimes I will go. I don't normally drink coffee, but sometimes I will go and get some if
Oh my gosh, guys, get a Mr. Coffee for like $25.
We have
$25.
everything.
It can be cheap coffee, just give you that little high that you crave so much.
I like coffee, but I don't like the taste of coffee.
It doesn't. So off. Drink tea. Drink anything else that has caffeine. Diet Coke. I don't care if you don't like the taste of coffee, but you need the
Well-
caffeine. Take a caffeine pill.
Well, I like getting the sugary coffee drinks that don't taste like
Okay,
sugar.
so you like
taste
the
of
dessert.
Frappuccinos, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, shut the up and stop. Is what I would say next time you want to go get that. It's called be a big girl.
Yeah, but if I'm waking up in the middle of the night with my kids and I'm not getting enough sleep and I'm tired and stuff.
I will say
Then
I'm the one that wakes up with the kids. So
Our kids sleep through the night now.
but
So
I
then-
wake up with
but-
them at 4:00 in the morning when they wake up. For
Yeah,
the day.
and then we wake up at 5:30.
Yeah. Because I go to work at 6.
So what you just said was incorrect. So that was your excuse for getting your little dessert coffees? But it wasn't true?
Well,
She does still get up pretty early just because I leave for work pretty early.
Dude, just make coffee, fill it with sugar and milk. Like, figure it out. You can't afford it. It's as simple as that.
yeah.
Okay. Other large purchases, 6.2% of spending, or $410.39. Let's see how those broke down. Marshall, sport clips, and miscellaneous. Oh, that's where all the stopping and getting the things went. That's where we put it. Okay.
Where?
And the other large purchases, we
Oh.
just combined them as essentially one big thing.
Got it.
What is our goal financially? Where are we right now in terms of our goals as a couple?
I've mentioned to him, because he has told me multiple times now that we go further into debt every month. So I have mentioned putting our kids in daycare and going to get a job but he doesn't want me to go and get a job.
Why?
Well, because so this is one thing. I mean, that's not what she ultimately would like. So
I would like to stay home with my kids, but if I need to go out.
So you choose.
I do only work 40 hours a week, so I can go out and make more money.
And I guess where he's coming from.
I can't get another job where I have a commitment, but I can go out and do like 1099 side hustles.
Oh, let me try. I like to come at
where
this.
he's coming from also is the income I would bring in would basically be the same amount as a daycare.
It was $2,400 a month when we went.
Well, have you shopped around?
Yeah.
How much a month?
She's very particular about the daycare, though.
Well, fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, my kids are going there. I used to work,
How much?
like,
$2,400.
Yeah.
How much?
$2,400.
Okay.
A month.
Yeah. So I guess it's probably you buckling down and making some more money.
Yeah.
If we're not going to compromise on anything.
And even
regarding
they're at a daycare right now while we're filming this, and it was $25 an hour.
That we are paying for.
Thank you very much.
Thankfully. Thank you.
Okay. Let's do your budget.
Yep.
So total income across everything was so what came in was $5,161. Okay. Let's get your minimum monthly debts. $947.50 for debt payments. Now our mortgage, which I'm not including in that, is $1,236.47. Love the rate. Water. What was that water bill? What's our water bill
It's
on
usually
average?
like $20 a month.
Okay. Gas and electric.
Nothing.
How?
Oh, electric? Oh, it's $265, but that's another one that's just highly inflated. So we didn't live in our house the first like 8 months it was there, and I enrolled in average billing. So the first year, the payments were like $60 a month, but they
How
really
many square
weren't.
feet?
It's 1309,
Okay.
and then it went to 265.
I'm gonna say 100.
Okay, but it's 265 every month.
For how long?
I think the average billing resets in September.
Okay, 265. Internet?
It's $50 a month.
Okay.
T-Mobile home internet.
Gas on average? Room, car gas?
Probably $400 a month.
Car insurances?
$296. I mean $196. Sorry.
For both?
Yeah.
Okay. Toilet paper fund for the house. We got to get things for the kids. We got to blah, 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 blah. It's really anything and everything else you need to survive around the house is get all the goodies. When you take the budgeting program, it's going to be more intensive and you're going to line out everything. But $200. Necessary food. Okay. I think we could do about $900. Should be. As you're going to figure out the exact number, but I think we should be able to do about $900. Medical, healthcare, gym, that kind of stuff.
So we don't.
Gym.
Our health insurance is like $25 a month, depending on if I start doing
Post?
side hustles. And that's what it costs.
But does that get taken out of your paycheck before?
No, we're on Obamacare.
Okay.
My job doesn't have insurance. So
But you work 40 hours a week?
yeah,
I thought that was the law. Or did they repeal that part of the law?
it's a small business. So yeah.
Oh. Okay.
But if I go out and do like side hustles and stuff, since it is based on income,
Okay,
you
so
could say
25.
yeah.
Subscriptions, nothing. We don't have any right now. Anything else in your budget that I am missing? These are the usual go-tos. Obviously, your phone. Phone?
We pay
50, it looks like.
No, that was T-Mobile home internet.
Oh, okay.
We pay $116 a month to my parents. Those are the Zells.
To your parents?
Yeah,
Why is this so much?
because my phone is financed.
Once you pay that off, dude, switch to Helium. I partnered with them specifically so that I can get people like you on like $20 a month plans to use the same towers. It's crazy, 116. It's crazy.
Yeah, the lines are 55 each. So
Have you considered a work from home job with the kids?
I have actually. I just haven't been able to really find one that's like suitable for me.
Yeah.
most of them you have to be on the phone, and we just gotta wait a little bit longer
Yeah.
Yeah.
so the kids can be quiet.
But that could be something cool. One thing you could do, I mean, I'm just thinking of the resources that we set up people with. If you want to do like a tech work from home thing, I could probably set you up with a certification through Course Careers. We could probably do that because we partner with them as well. That'd be cool.
I would
Okay.
like to bring in money for
No,
us.
absolutely.
And I was actually not anymore because he's in an actual preschool now, but I was for a while watching my nephew, and they were my sister and brother-in-law were paying me to watch him, and I was bringing in about $400 a month doing that. So at least it was something.
It was something that would cover your gas.
Right.
I mean,
Gas is so
I did.
expensive, and only you drive.
No.
Oh, you drive a lot?
She drives to her mom's house an hour away.
Oh, how often? Jeez.
Once or twice a week.
To grandma's? Okay. Sure, she's happy. One thing that is really cool. I know I've talked a little. I'm cheeky about children because they're just But like, one thing that is actually really cool, and this is something that I'm lucky enough being the first born when my parents were 19 and 18. What is cool is these 2 and potentially 3. They're gonna have a long time with you guys, which is really cool. You guys are gonna be able to be young and active when they are able to go do things. You can take trips and all these things, but in order for us to live that cool life and stuff, we got to take care of our finances now so that you can do those trips and things that you'll want to do when they are able to, form core memories and actually do things. You want to be those fun, young, active parents.
I think that's a argument that I've made with him about me going to get a job is because I have said that I want to be able to live comfortably and be able to do that stuff with them. And
listen, if you want to, you can. How much can... Okay, so this was... what town does Grandma live in? How far away from Houston is...
It's about 40 minutes.
What if... Hear me out here. This would suck. This would take some grinding. Wait, what does Grandma do right now?
She works from home. She does oil and gas
Is she
stuff.
able to do babysitting? I know it's okay. So I'm just in a brainstorming.
Yes and no.
Okay.
I could potentially get a job in Cyprus because she lives.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, like she lives like 20 minutes from like all of the stuff in Cyprus.
Dude, even if you were making $7.25 an hour and she was babysitting for free, that's still more money in y'all's pockets. Now, it might not cover the gas that's required to get there, but even still, that's just an example.
Right.
So, if she's able to, if we're able to utilize her and you still have to drive, like it'll be inconvenience, but if you're able to bring an extra $500, maybe even $1,000 a month, that pushes us closer. Right now, we have a necessity of $4,355.90 a month to survive. That's our minimum.
How much?
$4,355.90. Yeah, it's life, buddy. It's expensive. You guys got yourself into a mortgage. I mean, it wouldn't be much higher than your rent would be, honestly. But
It's probably lower.
well, I mean, depending. People think they can't really find bargains, and then I pull up the bargains, show them, and I know it's in a safe area, and they're like, well, I guess I just never looked. Yeah. But either way, yes, that's probably what it would be about anyway. But
It's gonna go back to $900 a month next year.
yeah, after the reset.
After it re-escalates. Yeah.
No, for sure. And that will be fantastic.
Yeah.
That'll be incredible. It'll be different at that time. So
Also,
that's
for
really
the groceries, I feel like it's a little high since,
I don't.
well, I mean, if I
do
eat
the
at work
grocery
5 days a
shopping.
week, so
Well, you
just
shouldn't.
lunch, though, right?
yeah.
You should
You'll
be getting
eat
your free
breakfast,
lunch.
lunch.
You should be getting your free stuff, not buying
That's what I'm
stuff.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you'll still eat dinner at home.
And then I have to cook food for myself and the kids.
Okay. Well,
the day.
again, you guys will figure out the exact number when you take the program.
Right.
I'm trying to be a little more conservative on numbers just so we can figure out our debt payoff strategy. Have an extra, let's call it $800 a month. That's our lovely little extra money. Nothing in savings, $0 in savings. Only have $100 in checking.
Well,
account,
we
so-
do have money in savings.
What?
I've been just set up auto savings of $200 a month or $200 a week.
And how much is in there?
400.
Right. How much is in retirement?
Nothing.
Okay, that's irresponsible as a parent. How much is in retirement? You don't make any money, so $0. Okay, very irresponsible as a parent. I've gone in the rant multiple times. I feel like I don't need to anymore, but blah, 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 blah. Essentially, your kids will have to take care of you for retirement because they'll feel morally responsible too, and you're putting McDonald's over that. So, yeah. Okay, you have $400 in there. So first month, let's put $100, $800 aside. That puts $1,000 in savings. Usually we don't want to start doing things until we get a 1 month emergency fund, but even still, man.
Also,
Takes 5 months. Takes over 5 months to get a 1 month emergency fund.
Yeah.
What?
One thing you did miss in here. Where was the Chase credit card? It was after the mortgage. Right here. Was that this is the current balance on my card. So the monthly payment is based off of
No, I thought you said it was.
this was after.
It went up. Sorry, I thought it went down from 5,200 to 2,446.
No, that was the car
Off.
repairs like just recently. But
What
it's
are we
so
doing?
scary.
It's going to take 5 months to get a 1 month emergency fund before we can even start tackling our debt.
But
And then
I
it's going
only
to
work-
take. Then it's going to take. I know. And then it's going to take 6 months to pay off the Freedom card, and it'll take 1 month to pay off the Apple card. So that's 7 months to pay off the credit cards. Then the HELOC. That's going to take. That's insanity. That's going to take 40 months. 40 death months, and we got to pay off the car, which is at a 9% horrible rate.
I could definitely refinance that.
Not with your credit score?
No, it's 750 now.
Really?
After I got the HELOC, yeah, it shot up.
Even with your current credit card balances?
Yeah.
Okay. And then that'll take 26 months to pay. But your balance will still be the same, regardless.
Yeah.
And then 26 months to pay off the Toyota. So this is a what? 5-6 year process? 5-6 year process. So if you can bring in any $500 accelerates this about 33% if you can. And then yes, you talked about going and getting another job, packing ham and cheese for your dinner in between. Sure, if you do that, that's great. Listen, if you double this to an extra $1,600 a month net, I mean, that takes it down from 6 years to 3 years. 3 years of sacrifice is nothing. The kids are going to be 5.
Yeah.
They can barely remember anything around then anyway. They're starting to form their memories. So, I mean, that's great. Then they'll only know a life of their parents not being stressed about finances. So let's just say that worst case scenario with a bunch of sacrifice, it takes 3 years to pay off all the bad debt. Obviously, mortgage roll letting set and paying off that monthly payment until it's paid off. But everything else we're taking care of as quick as possible. Say it takes 3 years. That's nothing. 3 years in the remainder of your life, 25, 26, it's nothing. It'll fly by so quick. You guys have such great potential in your life. Such a great life left to live as a couple and for your kids and to bring another kid in this world. There is a lot of potential here. And man, if it's a sacrifice for 3 years, it is so worth it. So it's going to be a little harder for you to figure out potential income situations. But if you can, again, I'm happy to gift you a certification to help at least kickstart that. You'll have to take the education, but that's a good way to kickstart, which will be good for work from home stuff. But, and then you, if you can work just a few extra shifts, you know, at a different job or at that job if you can, I don't know what's available, but even if it's at another job a couple nights a week, if we can bring this from an extra $800 a month to $1,600 a month for 3 years, which I think will be the worst case scenario if you bring in $1,600. Yeah.
In like a month and a half or so, I'll be traveling all around Houston to different nectars, different stores. What should I do with the mileage money?
Put it towards gas.
But you don't spend 62 cents a mile in gas.
Right. Well, if there's anything extra, just put it in the whatever method you're going towards.
Okay.
Yeah. If you anything extra, just include that as you're getting towards that doubling the $800 goal.
Okay.
Yeah. But also remember, this is also taking into account maintenance on your car. It's taking into account a lot of things. So
Yeah.
there's going to be expenses that pop up the more miles you put on your car. Car that's already needed a massive repair.
Yeah.
And is 2005?
2009.
9. Even though it's a reliable car.
Yeah, there's bearing noise in the transmission, so.
Yeah. It's aging.
Is there any budget? Did you put any budget in there for like other things that might come up, like
what?
needs? I don't know. One thing that comes to the top of my mind right now is that we like desperately need a hard water softener. It's like ruining everything in my house. My toilets, my showers, my tile.
Well, typically that's what we put the toilet paper fund in this conversation, because this conversation, it would take hours for us to you and I to all sit down here and come up with an actual line by line budget. So we do the toilet paper fund, which covers like, it shouldn't be $200 a month goes to toilet paper. That's not what it is. It's those extra things. It's going to be a little bit of a cushion where some of it goes to the next month to cover a larger expense, you know, and it just kind of rolls over. And then as you're going through the program, you're going to get an actual line by line budget that you build. And the only way for you to actually do a budget that you stick to, you need to build it. You need to build it. Not someone else build it for you. You need to go through your and figure it out. And you're going to do it together. Because if you guys do not approach this together, it's not going to work. Okay. Sacrifice, man. Go, yeah, sure, you can make it last 6 years, or you can go bring in an extra $800 a month net, make it last 3 years, bring in even more together, and it'll go even quicker. So it's up to you guys what you do from here, but you need a budget. Can't go out to eat anymore. Can't do all that. It's a temporary sacrifice. You're going to be in your mid-20s by then. Then just follow the 50, 30, 20, 50% on needs, which is easy to fit with your mortgage. 30% on wants and 20% is good enough for your investments at that point. Max out your workplace retirement accounts. And if you do that, open up brokerages. You can do moo like I do. You can do anything and everything from there. That's where the fun conversations start. That's where the fun conversations start. Until then, it's the pain in the conversation, which is this. So any final thoughts from either of you?
I don't. Do you?
No.
Okay, so you said 5, you said 0 for your financial score. Let's figure out your financial score. Spending in a budget. Well, we're making payday advances and we only have $100 in our checking account. It's harder for me to give anywhere higher than 2. Debt is not, HELOC's not great, but it's not the worst of the worst debt, but it's really not good either. So probably a 2 out of 10 there. Emergency fund, you have $400 now, so I'll give you 1. Retirement, there's nothing at all anywhere.
Nothing.
0. Real estate is good.
There might be a 401k somewhere.
Great.
I don't
The
know.
HELOC brings it down, so it's going to be about a 4 out of 10. It would be higher.
You keep saying that. Should I have just kept the credit card debt?
We would have had to approach that situation in that moment, man. I don't know. But that doesn't all of a sudden make the HELOC good.
True.
If we sat down in that moment,
Yeah.
we could have figured out different solutions and brainstormed. I don't know what you looked like at that point. I don't know where your income was. I don't know where your spending was. If your spending maintained this in any way whatsoever, the amount that you spent on going out to eat would have covered those credit card bills. Hammer financial score, 2 out of 10.